It's a great video of people's arses.
Yeah, that's what it's in the air. Arse in the air, it's snotty noses. Martin's arse in the air. Yeah, that's what I when we went for the mushrooms. Same sort of thing, it's his arse is in the air. And sometimes with the builder's bum to go with it. Oh, brilliant. I'd say that's the best thing to look.
Day 2, and so far still no fossils. So, who found this?
Hey.
Yeah, well done, Leah. Oh. Is that Peter O'Toole on the beach over there? What have you got?
Don't know.
Let's have a look at the other side. It's like half a sphere, it really is. Exciting! Nailed it! Oh, an ancient tyre fossil. Ah!
The fan can't take that much.
Load you up with what? You're not allowed to take all the rocks from the beach home. You say that? Is that a fossil? I don't know. Why are you asking me, mate? I am the worst person at fossil hunting, and we have discovered. That's a rock.
No, it's an abalone.
It's baloney to you.
It's an abalone.
A baloney. It's a load of baloney.
Ooh, look at that. Oh, I could make a hand for that.
That's nice.
Oh,
That is cute.
Pat's trolling.
that's really good.
I found a skate park. I think it's a nice little quarter pipe up to the ceiling. Little box for grinding. Another box over there. Another half pipe that goes up to the ceiling over there, although I've got a feeling that's probably not a good one. What with there being poles in the way. It's like someone's put a lot of effort into this. This is pretty cool. Little pyramid box over there. Can I have a lilt, please?
Oh dear, tip jar's looking a bit empty there, mate. No, you can have a can of empty Fosters.
Empty Fosters?
Fosters, do you want empty Fosters?
Anyone for empty Fosters?
That'll be 20 quid.
That's quite expensive for an empty can of Fosters. Cracking.
Nice knee action there.
Oh, hang on, I've got this. Hang on, bollocks, that's video, I think.
These people have clearly got no dogs left. All these people, you can't go down there. It's only dogs. You don't. Martin's gang's down there. We've joined the fossil crew.
That's a bag of rocks.
Bag of rocks. Ask him. Are you any good at collecting fossils? Oh yeah. Is there any chance you can help us find which rocks are the best ones to identify to find an ammonite?
Oh, you won't find ammonites here.
Right, where do we need to go for that?
About 8 miles down the coast of Whale Chine.
We went down, you can't go on to Whale Chine, we went to Shepard's and we spent a lot of time cracking, there's lots of the rock that is
Yeah,
literally
you won't find
apart.
Max Shepard's Chine.
Right,
But if you walk to the left
keep going further.
and you go round Atherfield Point,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's about half a mile
Yeah.
into into Shale Bay,
yeah,
you can find them there.
that's where you want to look. We are looking for dinosaur footprints. Heavy wood. Got wood? Where's the... Oh, there you go. That's the other way up there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the
So that's flopped out of what was inside the one over there. So that's a big dinosaur footprint to scale. Look at that. Whoa! Right, let's go and find the other one.
bone.
Fool's gold on petrified wood. Shell!
Right, so yeah, I've got a bone, and we won't find ammonites here. We won't find any ammonites here.
The map
So you can see the sinews going through the.
It's more porous.
Yeah, so. But yeah, I didn't find it.
That doesn't count.
Oi! Cheeky. So there's like 3 footprints. So there's one there. The 1, 2, 3 progger. There's a little one. There's a big one there. And they've all flipped out there. There's another one there. Oh my god! Footprint rife. There's one here. Look. Oh, no, that's just a rock. This is just a rock.
Purple stones. Purple stone. Amazing. I'm just collecting.
Why couldn't we go along the beach, Leah?
Because they found a torpedo on the beach.
Well, what have you found? He's happy as well, isn't he?
It's a sample, isn't it, happy boy? Press body.
Salted garlic as well, isn't it, mate? Is it salted?
No, it's fish. Fish from the sea.
Yeah, that's right. I'm pretty sure it's salted. That'll be on tonight's dinner, along with the head of a guillemot and limpets from yesterday. Dinner! Drew, he made it. Water crossing. Push him in, it's worth 250 quid. You made really good use of the stepping stones. That is a square. This is a square. This is definitely a square. This is the square! Oh, here you go. There's one. There's one. Aha! Look at that. So, there you go. There's your Juanodon, or Iguanodon. One there, and a little bit there. And he's obviously jumped. Oh, look at that. So he's obviously gone. Ready, there's the stride. And that's the stride pattern. So he's going to go. Oh, I can't quite make it. Oh, look, there's another one there. Oh, he's obviously. Oh, we're tracking a dinosaur. We're tracking. Another one here, look. Now, on day 2, we managed to going down to Compton Beach, trying to listen into one of the dinosaur groups and the people that were doing tours. They made a big point of saying don't pick up the dog poo. A lot of people apparently pick up dog poo accidentally thinking it is a fossil. So they were looking for a lot of scattered bones, and we bumped into this fella, and he said you can find a lot of dinosaur bones in and around the beach and scattered up, but you won't find any ammonites. And I was on a quest for ammonites. So he did give some beautiful, so thank you, Nick, for the advice. We did then go and find the dinosaur footprints, and then he gave us a definite, guaranteed, bona fide dinosaur bone within a stone. And actually,
you can see the bone is this really dark black stuff.
That's very porous.
And we discovered, thanks to the little fossil information stand that they've got at Compton, that dinosaur bones look almost identical to fossilised wood. So don't discard fossilised wood if you find it, and make sure that it's not a bone first.
So yeah, I mean with the dinosaur bones, you're looking at a little bit more holy and porous bits. But this was a fantastic reference piece for us to know that this is definitely a dinosaur bone.
It is.
So anything that we find elsewhere, it would help us out to be dinosaur bones. And that was pretty much it, apart from the fossils. Point to needles.
LA.
Can you see them? Right up there. We are at the most southern point of the beautiful Isle of Wight. And there's St Catherine's over the top. Mad, so he is.
It's a whole limpet.
A whole limpet.
With a bit in the middle. It's alive.
Yeah. That's as good as we found in an hour of looking. And we've trekked bloody miles, but still nothing. Yeah, we're not looking for limpets, we're looking for dinosaurs. Amazon, Ammonites.
Easy to find.
Yeah, but we're looking for Ammonites. Found one? What about now? And he missed it. So I found something stuck out of a rock, and it does look a little bit bony.
Oh dear. You're a rubbish paleontologist.
I'm a paleontologist. Here you can see them half dug in out of the sand, so I don't know whether they are definitely or not fossilised. But yeah, hold that a second. See if we can get the shell out without cracking it. It is definitely a rock. I think it is possibly a fossilised shell. Let's see if we can. Day 3, we went out and we did St Catherine's Point. Now,
Yeah, lovely.
you found this. Unfortunately, it was a very big boulder, and I managed to extract it down.
It looks like an imprint of
a tiny tyre.
of like. Well, no, I think it must be some sort of like invertebrate thing.
It's possibly an
like
ammonite that it had the
like
coily
the side.
shell. Yeah, around there, or as I say, a miniature JCB
Some sort
digger.
Yes,
so,
of course, a prehistoric digger.
And then I found this, which was around about that angle. We couldn't find the other half of it, which was a shame. Now this is very sort of stone-like, and it's within. I don't know whether it's the cast of the shell on the outside or whether it's the actual shell within it. But pretty sure that this definitely, and it took ages to extract and smack it one out. But I did manage to get it out in one piece, so I was chuffed to nuts with
Yay.
that. And then the last piece is this weird L-shaped fossil. Now it's got a pinky colour inside it, and it was set within the sandstone, and it was sort of slightly bulging out. Let me just see if I can pop this together in the way that it came out. So this bit goes on here, this bit goes on here, that way around, that way, like that, and then this bit comes up here, and if you hold that bit there, just on that knobbly bit on this end. Now that's the actual shape of it. That's how it was within the stone. Now if you have any idea what this could be, I'll show you some pictures up on the screen now. Please let us know. So it's some kind of bone that was set within a rock. How did you enjoy it?
I had an awesome time just being outside. Because we
It
don't go outside enough. And it is good outside.
kit list.
Hammer. Chisel.
One of the chisels with the guard around the outside is very advised by me and my thumb. We had an old chisel, and it's just a basic Poundland hammer, and that seemed to be great for extracting certain bits. Eye protection, safety is #1 priority, and
A flask and food.
with
Do take food, because it's a good idea.
a bottle of water would be good, and sunglasses, because the weather does seem to change. It goes from very shiny and very bright to very cold and very windy. It had a tendency to rain on the second day, so we were waterproofed up to the eyeballs. Gloves can be really good for gravelling.
But not your favourite gloves, because they will get wrecked.
Gloves that you don't mind getting
As
dirty.
Lucy did discover.
And
unfortunately.
wellies, the areas that we were frequenting had heavy mud
Heavy
puddles.
mud, yeah.
So that's pretty much our dinosaur hunting times. One word seems to summarise our experience, and that is paleontologist.
Paleontologist, yes.
We are paleontologists because we didn't manage to get any ammonites. We did seem to get stuff, but we don't know if we can verify any of that stuff. So we will be doing another dinosaur expedition at some point. But any tips that you might have, please let us know in the comments below or get in touch. I almost had a threesome last night. I just needed 2 more people. This week, I am into...
This week, I wanted to show you what I made for Huxley for Valentine's Day. there is a little bit of a story behind this, actually. When we first got together, Huxley showed me a photograph, of which the photographer and name escapes me, but it was of a couple and just their feet, as if they were kissing. And even from them, I really wanted to recreate it for him with our own feet. But after over a year of awful failed attempts and sneaky floor shots, and God, it didn't work at all, I decided just to paint it. So this is the finished product, and a very detailed set of our shoes. Last week's riddle is, if I'm alone, I'm 24, with a friend, I'm 20, and with 3, it's unclean. What am I?
The bookshelf of love. Which item will it be? Wait 30 seconds and you'll see. This week on the bookshelf of love, I have effectively a rune stone. It's a tiny little stone that was etched with a shape on, and it's one of the runes from the Norse god New Rune Table, and it was a gift that was given to me from Elizabeth down in Ventnor, and they had a big winter wonderland, and everyone got one of these. I think there's a tarot card over here. What? The 3 of Wands that came with it in a little thing. There we go. The Random Creatures Creative Circus of Magic and Mischief. And you can find them on Facebook. So thank you very much to that crew for that, and there's my little runestone on the bookshelf of love.
The answer is X.
So, first week you saw Lucy, and then you saw Chris, and this week it's me! So check out my times with the Grabby Claw Game of Doom. So, as you might have noticed, 2 minutes, 17 seconds and 95 was a bit of a dire attempt. I did manage to get the egg in the hole, but not in the fastest time. So, I'd like to proudly introduce to the Luxley show. This is our Grabby Claw scoreboard. Here we go. There's Boynton. And then... You're right about that. Chris had 44 seconds 18, which puts Chris slap bang above Lucy, and as you can see, I'm gonna go into last position. So up next week is Kev, find out how well he did on the Grabby Claw Doom Game of Death. I'm very lucky enough to own a roll of magic ribbon. Okay, we now have 2 ends. This is a massive length of magic ribbon, and we need about that much. Now, this is how it's work. This is the most magical of magic tricks, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something that's completely impossible. I'm going to take a piece of my magic ribbon, and I'm going to thread it into one of these. Any idea what these are? That's right, straw. If you said straw, you're correct. Now I'm going to thread this through. Yes, like this, all the way through. Just come in, there we go. And you can see that the straw is all the way covering the outside of the ribbon. Now this is how it's going to work. I'm going to actually chop, are you ready? I'm going to chop through. like that, and you can see there is one piece of straw, there is another piece of straw, but yet my ribbon is still in one piece. What? Okay, my ribbon is still in one piece. You really don't like this bit, do you? Okay, my ribbon is still in one piece, and that's worth a round of applause. Okay, so how does it work? I will show you. The ribbon is just a piece of ribbon. You can use Scooby-Doos or shoelaces or whatever you fancy. The straw is a normal straw with one exception. I have made a slit with a Stanley knife about there, about third, the middle third section. I've put a slit down here with a Stanley knife. I'll try and open this out so you can see it. There you go. So it's got a split in there. So that it makes the straw obviously unusable as a straw, but the audience don't know this fact, and it just looks like a normal straw. Now you fold your ribbon in half like this, or you can use a shoelace to say it will go much faster through with a shoelace or a Scooby-Doo. Thread your ribbon through the straw all the way through, just like that, and pull it all the way through. So this is exactly what you see on the tin. That's exactly what we showed the audience. Now this is the secret bit. What you're going to do is, between your finger and your thumb, you roll the straw until the slit is on the bottom. The slit is on the bottom. Now you're going to do this. You're going to roll them both down around your thumb. So far, if I cut through this, it would cut through both. So this is the secret move. Transfer this over to the other hand. So you're holding it like this, and you hold both the ends, and you pull like this. Now you hear a little click like this, and you should be able to mask that with the pattern that you're using. And this is what it looks like from the front. What it actually looks like from the back, if you look at that, you can see that the string comes up and goes across the slit, back in the slit, back down the straw. But obviously they don't see that because you're covering it along those lines. So we'll try that again. I'll pull this back open, and you can see that the string goes back inside the straw. So you're back to this position. Now if you pull it and it doesn't click, this is why, because your slit is on the up. If the slit is on the up, it won't work. So if you bend it around like that and the slit's on the up, if you pull it, it won't pull through the slit. So this isn't a problem. You just pull it back to where it was, and you roll it, and you pull it down again, making sure the slit's at the bottom. Give it a quick pull, and you can see you're back to that position again with your fingers in front of where the string goes across. Take a pair of scissors, take a big snip, hold and squeeze with your finger and pull one piece of straw out. Hold this knot still, this piece of string still, and pull this other piece of straw out, and then you can do the first reveal, ta-da! And then they tell you to move your fingers, and you say, yeah, no problems, and you move your fingers from there to there, and you go, ta-da! And they say, no, we want you to move your fingers again, so you go, okay. Ta-da! Okay, so this is the magic straw trick. You can take and get like 250 of these for £1, and if you get a Stanley knife or a craft knife, you can get an adult to just cut down all of these one at a time, and you can perform this trick as many times as you have as many straws. Ta-da! Next week, it's a Lucy Boynton special. She's got a photography exhibition at the Key Art Centre where we're going to be going along to the opening of that, and hopefully taking some footage for you guys at home. So check out Lucy Boynton, and also you'll be able to see Kev with the Grabby Claw of Doom, and how well did he do. Let's see, let's see him next week.
That's everything this week. If you see anything you like, leave your comments in the box, or subscribe if you like us.
Suggestions, put them in the box in the comments and the stuff below. Share, tell your friends, have yourself a good week, and see you next week.
See you later. Right. Ready for this week's riddle? I have a head, but cannot weep. I have a bed, but cannot sleep. I can run, but I can't walk. And I have a bank, but not a penny to my name. What am I? Answers next week's show.